her successful run as an advocate, she quickly was recruited to help utilize her leadership skills as part of the board where she served for a number of years. She most recently played a critical role with the board in helping with the recent Capital campaign, which has really helped solidify our vision in achieving the 2020 dream for Casa. But her heart was with the children, so Kim returned to her role and her true passion as an advocate. And then in 2014, she turned that role into a professional endeavor, now serving as a mediator for juvenile, domestic, and probate cases. So I think we'd be hard to find anyone who served in more in broader roles and more depth with the Casa organization, so we are so grateful for them. When I asked my parents why Kim was uniquely deserving of this award, my mom said that when she became a Casa advocate, my mom was just thrilled. My mom, having served with Casa for 15 years, felt like Kim really embodied the spirit of what Casa, the mission of Casa is. She said that she has strong compassion for the children and a real sense of justice. And that is what Casa stands for. My parents have both enjoyed their friendship with you, Kim, and they've enjoyed serving in the community together. You're a valuable advocate, board member, now mediator, and such a giving part of our community, and we're grateful for that. Thank you for acting on behalf of the children in our community and those under the care of our courts, and most of all, thank you for championing for these children. Kim, we congratulate you and thank you for your service. It's my pleasure to present to you the Duke's Justice Award.
So much for those kind words. I'm truly honored and humbled to be recognized by Casa with an award bearing the name of two of our community's finest leaders, Mike and Susan Duke. Thank you to the Dukes for all they have done for Casa and for the children of Northwest Arkansas. It has truly been a blessing for me to have been involved with Casa over the past 7 years. It is such a rewarding and gratifying experience to advocate for these children who need our help the most. I truly believe that out of our most difficult experiences or trials in life, our eyes are open to our greatest opportunities to serve others. Steve and I found this to be so true years ago as we struggled through our trials to start our family. Through what was once sadness, we ultimately received our two greatest gifts in the adoption of our son Mason, who's now 16, and our daughter Sophie, who's 13. I'm absolutely certain through our personal experience, I was being led to be an advocate for children in need. My first case was two wonderful little brothers, ages 2 and 4. After 18 months of advocating for their well-being, they were ultimately adopted into a wonderful family. Just last week, their father shared with me a bedtime prayer of his son, who's now 8. He prayed, "Dear God, thank you that we have the money to send shoe boxes full of presents to kids in other countries. Help them to have fun with the toys and stuff, and to learn about you. And also, God, help me to be better at soccer. Amen." This caring and extremely grateful prayer from a child who only a few years ago was discovered by police walking down the streets of our community, blocks from his home, wearing only a diaper. His biological grandmother, who he was living with at the time, was so strung out on prescription medication that she was rarely conscious. His biological mother had already lost her rights to care for him due to her negligence, and his biological father he had never met because he had been incarcerated prior to his birth. But now, such a prayer of thankfulness and gratitude from a giving heart from this very same child. I ask that we all consider where we are being led to serve. What gift have you been given to help those in need? What trial or life experience is pulling you in a direction to serve others? Don't let your gifts go unused and your opportunities for action pass you by. Believe me, your heart will be full. There is no better feeling than to think, even in some small way, that you are part of changing the life of a child in need. I love these words from Ralph Waldo Emerson. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, and to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Once again, I'm honored to receive the recognition today and grateful for the opportunity to serve Casa and the children of Northwest Arkansas. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ken, for such a well-deserved honor. So precious. So before we begin our meal service this morning, if we could